欢迎大家回来我们的频道。那新的一年，不知道大家现在过得如何呢？那我们今天要分享的影片呢是 Drip 的 What's the best programming language for beginners in 2020？ 那我们就开始吧。
Hey guys, so first off, want to say this video is largely based on my opinions from working in the tech industry. That means if you disagree with anything, that's great. Let me know why in the comments. Every comment helps. Let's get into it. I'm seeing a lot of videos with the title, the 5 programming languages you should learn in 2020, and they're getting like millions of views. But the problem is, you should not learn 5 languages in 2020. You should learn 1 of 2 languages. And I'm going to tell you why in this video.
那 Drip 说以下的分享呢，纯粹是他的个人意见。那他相信大家一定会很常在 YouTube 频道啊，或者是各种各式各样的平台上面听到说，一定有很多人说什么在哪一年什么年的时候，你应该要学习的几种程式语言。那其实呢 Drip 现在想要告诉你，在2020年，如果你是初学者的话，你应该也需要会的就只有2种语言而已。那我们就让 Drip 来告诉大家是哪2种吧。看下去。
The biggest problem with people getting into programming is switching technologies, trying to check boxes of things they know, and then moving on to the next thing. Now, the problem with that is most jobs are going to have you focused on 1 or 2 technologies. So really mastering 1 language and then getting a job in that language is really the best way to go.
那随着科技的发展呢，其实程式语言的重要性也是不断在改变。就可能过去的很夯的程式语言到现在可能不见得这么的对大家有帮助，或是大家有兴趣。那如果你真的想要在未来发展的话，其实都取决于你未来想要做什么工作。那你找到了你的方向之后，你只要专精在1到2个语言里面，那你其实就可以很好的找到你的未来喜欢的工作。
Now, if you're watching videos like these and trying to figure out the best language to learn, that means you're probably not too much of an experienced programmer. No offense. But if you're doing that, then I can tell you there's 1 of 2 languages you should be learning. I'm going to come out and say it. The 2 languages are JavaScript and Python, but you have to be very careful at which one you choose, and I'm going to tell you why. The answer is which job would you want? Work backwards from the job and not forwards from the language.
Drip 认为呢 ，JavaScript 跟 Python 这2个程式语言是2020大家应该需要学会的。但是呢，如果你要选择这2个，其实也是要非常小心。那他其实说到一个重点，就是 which job you would want to do。所以就是其实不管你去做什么选择，你想要选择 JavaScript 或是 Python 或是任何的程式语言，都是取决于你未来想要做的工作是什么，而不是用语言来决定你想要做什么工作。
Think of all the software developer jobs as a pie, with each piece representing a different type of job. A huge piece of that pie is front end, and JavaScript has a total monopoly on this piece, meaning you can't be a front-end developer without knowing JavaScript. Another huge piece is back-end web development. Now, JavaScript is a huge player in this space as well because of Node.js, which allows JavaScript to run on the back end.
Drip 呢也画了一个圆饼图，告诉大家为什么他觉得 Python 和 JavaScript 很重要。在现在2020的时候呢，其实呢从前端的地方来开始看的话，可以发现其实 JavaScript 还是占大多数，大概是这个 pie chart 的这一小部分的100%。那如果呢你想要学前端，找前端的工作，你对 JavaScript 不熟的话，那你就很难跟他当成朋友，那你也就不太容易从这边找到你喜欢的工作。
What about Python though? CS Dojo made a great video on this called What Can Python Do? Essentially, Python can do a lot of things, but it's only really viable for a select few. Namely, data science and machine learning, it's great for. So if you want to go with that, your decision's already made for you. You're going with Python in 2020.
再来我们看到后端的工作，那确实 JavaScript 也是占了大多数，没有错。不过呢JavaScript 为什么还是可以在后端也占有这么大的分量的原因，是因为它有个 Node.js 的这个东西，它可以帮助它做后端的开发或后端的程式语言的撰写这样。那他也提到了说，其实 Python 呢，在现今是真的非常 很多东西都可以用到，但其实呢，真正会需要用到 Python 的只有3种。第一个就是 data science， 就是大数据或是人工智慧。第二个呢，就是一些财务或是金融相关的，可能会有人用 Python 做股价的分析，或是做一些模型啊之类的。那第三个呢，其实第三个就是你要做后端的开发者的话，那你也是可能会需要用到 Python 的。
Another big category Python dominates is finance. Now let's turn our attention to the third category, back-end web development. This is the one most people are going to focus on who want to be traditional software developers. Now, Python is a major player in this space. However, the problem is, to continue the pie analogy, that this slice is divided up into a lot of different pieces. We already mentioned JavaScript is in this slice too with Node.js, but there are many other players, including PHP and Ruby, that are also taking away market share, so to speak, from back-end web development.
那在这后端的这一块呢，虽然说我们刚刚提到的 JavaScript 跟 Python 这两个在后端的这一块圆饼图这块市场里面占了大多数没错，可是呢它有个缺点是，像 Ruby 还有 PHP 等这些程式语言也都是竞争者，他们都在瓜分这一块大饼这个市场。
Given all this competition, you're getting a relatively much smaller slice. Why did I leave off an often pretty popular language in these kind of lists, Java? Well, I'll give you 2 reasons. The first one is, while Java is one of the biggest languages still, year by year it's slowly getting phased out and largely replaced by things like Go. Before you start typing in the comment box, there's one major exception that Java will continue to dominate, and that is Android development. What's happening with Java right now is something you have to be really careful about in the software industry, and that is the trends of different technologies.
那相信大家应该还记得，我们之前也有提到另外一个影片 Life of Luba， 他说过 Java 呢也是他推荐的程式语言前几名之一。那为什么这边 Drip 他没有提到 Java 呢？那原因呢，其实就是因为虽然 Java 呢在过去它还是非常好用的语言，大家可能都会学 Java， 可是在近几年它有比例跟使用的人数还有大家爱好的程度有越来越下降的趋势了。
Now, if you look at Java, it is super popular, but the trend has been going down a little bit year by year. That means as far as new jobs being created, it is a lot less than a fast-growing language. For you who's just getting into this, that's not a good sign. And you want to be careful of any technology that's doing this. PHP is another one.
那其实呢 ，Java 呢，它虽然在过去它是一个很受欢迎的程序语言没有错，不过呢，从那个Stack Flow 上面看起来呢，从2017年到2019年 ，Java 它的使用量跟受欢迎的程度其实一直在下降的，它有一直呈现下降的趋势，它已经从了最好用的第1名，然后慢慢下滑到第3名，而且有被现在新起来的语言，像 Go Language、Go 语言去取代了它的这个重要性。
And again, this is a poor signal for the job market, meaning it's contracting in terms of PHP developer hiring. So for everything, you want to be looking at the trend lines, not just the present day values, meaning what is going to be the most popular in 1 year, 2 years. So by the time it's there, you're already the expert in that technology. The second and bigger reason for skipping Java is because Java is largely the language of kids in universities.
那除了 Java 以外呢，和 Java 相同情况的 PHP 也是一样的，就是他们两个都是在过去程式语言大家可能都会很抢手的，但是在现今就反而比较没有这么的重要了。那现在 Code 要跟我们说第2个原因，为什么他觉得 Java 不是2020大家需要学会的程式语言呢？
So when these people finish university, they all know Java. So you're competing with every computer science major for the Java jobs. So for those 2 reasons, I'm going to just say forget about Java and focus on JavaScript or Python.
那第2个原因呢，其实就是因为现在的大学生，很多人他们的课程其实都会开设跟 Java 相关的课程，所以大学生都懂得 Java。那如果你现在已经是可能出社会的新手，要进入职场的人，那你还学 Java 的话，其实相对来说竞争力比较没有那么大。所以呢 ，Code 告诉大家，忘记 Java， 忘记 PHP， 那现在你就专注在 JavaScript 跟 Python 上面就好咯。
So we've covered Java, JavaScript, and Python, but what about all the other languages? I actually kind of look at these as niche languages. They mostly do very specific things. Give you an example. C# is mainly used for game development. So if game development is your true calling and passion, go all in on C#.
那除了 Java、Python 跟 JavaScript 以外，其他程式语言呢？它们不好用吗？那 Code 说其实不是，它们也是一个非常好的程式语言，只不过它们用在的地方是比较特定的。那举例来说 ，C# 就是专门用在做游戏的开发，所以如果你很喜欢游戏，想要开发游戏，做出一款游戏的话，那 C# 就会是你非常好的选择。
You've also got mobile, which, as we talked about earlier, Java is the dominant player of Android, and you have Swift for iOS. So if you choose one of these and your passion is mobile development for some reason, then go all in on one of these. But I think most software developers, when they're starting out, don't really know what they want.
那我们刚刚是不是讲过 C# 用在的是游戏的开发？那如果你对于手机的软件开发或者手机应用程式很有兴趣怎么办呢？那除了 Java 你可以选择以外， Swift 现在也是一个新的选择。那两个的差别就是 Android 的是用 Java 去写，那如果你对于苹果 iPhone 啊 iOS 系统很有兴趣的话，那你就要选择的语言是 Swift， 所以就看你喜欢的是哪一个，那你就专门挑那个去学习，那这样就是非常足够的咯。
I sure didn't, and that's totally fine. But it's a lot safer to go with one of the big languages that you can have more flexibility within, especially JavaScript, because you can do front end, back end, and a lot of other stuff too. So it's good to keep your options open. Looking at it from a jobs perspective, the bigger pool you fish in, the more likely you are to catch a fish. So fish in the big pool with the big languages.
那从影片的开始讲到现在，相信还是有很多人其实根本不知道他们到底之后想做的工作是什么，想做的是前端、后端还是全端呢？那在这种情况下该怎么办？那 Code 说了，那这种情况下你就不要特定专注于学 JavaScript 和 Python， 你可以两个都学，然后去专精于这两个，那你就可以同时有前端，也可以同时有后端的工作。那其实他举了一个例子，就是你学程式语言就像在一个大池子里面钓鱼，你池子里面的鱼越多，那当然你钓起来的鱼就钓到鱼的几率就越高。那同样的放在学程式语言这一块也是，你学的程式语言越多，那你越专精在某些程式语言里面，那你找工作的时候就比较容易针对某几种程式语言去做筛选，然后找到你喜欢的工作。
So in summary, choose the job you want and work backwards from there. If your dream job is more niche, like being a game developer, go with what's good for game development, C#, and stick with that. Otherwise, you should be choosing one of the big two languages, JavaScript or Python. If you're not sure which, keep in mind that Python is primarily used for data science, machine learning, finance, and back-end web development. That being said, JavaScript dominates front-end web development and has a big share of back-end web development. If on the other hand, you're thinking, oh, web development's not real software development, you're thinking about it wrong. Think of web development as your gateway drug into the software development industry, because you learn the fundamentals, it's a little bit easier, and you can get a job faster and then work your way out from there.
那其实呢，总和刚刚前面讲到现在的，最重要的还是那一句话：你喜欢做什么，那你就专注于去做那个你喜欢做的工作，它可能会所需要的技能，不管是在学程序语言还是学任何东西，都是这样子的。
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Subscribe for more videos. Like the video if you liked it, and I'll catch you soon.
那最后他也提到了，那你学程序语言最重要的也不是说有什么诀窍，那其实重点就是你先懂了它的基本架构，然后开始去练习，那去模拟之后呢，去慢慢的揣摩熟悉了之后，那你就之后找工作，那你也可以在找工作面试的时候去把你的这些技能发挥出来，这个才是最重要的。所以不光是你选对了程式语言，那你如何去做练习，如何去熟悉它也是非常重要的哦。好啦，那我们影片到这边，如果大家还有什么想要知道的，或是想要我们帮忙一起让大家一起学习的影片呢，那就欢迎在留言的地方告诉我们咯。那我们下次见，拜拜。